you doing? I wanted to talk a little bit about spider plant care today. Um, I've seen a few videos on YouTube, and it seems like people are kind of struggling with spider plants. So, I've always had spider plants. I love them. They're classic. They're beautiful. I love how they drape and bend over, and I mean, it's half of all of their charm, actually. Um, I have this variegated one, and then I also have the Hawaiian, which is opposite of this. It is a uh, green center with a white edge. Very beautiful. And then I also have the pure green one. And they all pretty much take the same care. They like bright light. Um, they don't like to be in a poorly lit area. Now the green one, the all green spider plant, can take a little lower light. I actually last winter and now again this winter, she is back in her spot under a tiny grow light in my kitchen window, because my kitchen window does not get light. It is a very low light window because my back porch is off of the back of that window. So I have to put little LED lights in my lighting up above my kitchen sink to grow plants there. But so my green one has always done really good in a lower light situation. But it seems like the variegated ones, either the Hawaiian or this one here that you're looking at, um, they do like a really bright light. Not sun, um, but a very bright light. I keep mine in a west window, and but she doesn't get any sun. I have white shears up, and so that later in the afternoon when the sun starts to come around, I can close those shears, um, or I can push her off to the side a little bit, so she's still getting that bright light and no direct sun, because that will burn leaves. Um, so a bright indirect light. And as far as feed, I feed her just like I do any other plant. I do a weekly light feeding, or every time I water, they get fed. And I use organic fertilizers, so any liquid fertilizer that I use, I'm using usually, like, I use a fish fertilizer, I use kelp, I use a spoma, and I use worm casting. So I put like a little bit of worm casting in, each of my plants, and then they get, I go back and forth. I'll do like one watering, I'll use fish fertilizer. The next watering, I'll do kelp, and then I'll go back to the fish fertilizer, and then I'll go back to the kelp. I also use, when I put my worm casting in, I use the Espoma. Um, it's also an organic fertilizer. Jeez, I'll spit it out here sooner or later. But I put just a little bit of that. I don't measure. I just kind of pinch it. I'll pinch here and there, sprinkle it around. And so now, if you're using a synthetic fertilizer, I would say, I don't really know, because I don't use the synthetic, but I would say if you're going to water or feed, I wouldn't feed every time I watered with synthetic fertilizer myself. Um, Maybe do it like a watering and then a feeding and then a watering and then a feeding at like maybe quarter strength. I don't really know for sure. I do use the Job sticks. I really like those. You just stick them in to your pot and stick them down in the soil, and then that way every time you water, uh, it feeds your plant a little bit. But um, I really don't use those a lot. I used to, and I loved them. My mom uses them, and she loves them. She's got beautiful, beautiful house plants. Um, Actually, someday when I go over there, if she doesn't care, I will have to do a plant tour of her plants. That would be a really good idea. She's got gorgeous plants. But, anyways, I'm off subject now. I forgot what I was talking about. Um, what was I talking about, y'all? Oh, um, but yeah, I'd be a little more careful with the synthetic fertilizer. Um, I can't really tell you very much about them because I don't use them. So I would not want to give out any wrong information. But yeah, so okay, light, we covered water. Oh, the watering. A spider plant likes to dry down quite a bit before watering again because they actually do have my mom always called them water pockets. If you've ever repotted a spider plant and come across like a bulbous, tuberous root, or it would be a tuberous bulb looking bulb, and it's kind of long, and then it gets fat like a bulb, like a kind of looks like an iris bulb, but then because the iris bulb is a tuberous bulb, and then it will have like this little, like a tulip bulb hanging off of that, and that stores the water for the spider plant. And there's also a lot of other plants that have those. So that stores water up for the plant. You can actually go quite a long time if you're not having like a lot of hot weather, or you keep your house really, really hot, like in the wintertime with your heaters. But I wait. I usually just kind of pick mine up and feel it and know that, okay, she's getting really super light. I'm going to go ahead and water her. And, but I would guess, like, hey guys, I wanted to add and show you, this is one of my green spider plants, and she is growing under my kitchen window, and along with these plants, there's another little tiny baby one off of my original mother plant. But that is the light. I know you're not really going to be able to see it, but there's two small 25-watt LED lights in that lamp or chandelier over my sink, because my back porch, my window, my back porch is on it, so it don't get a whole lot of light. But she grows fine under this light, and she will be here all winter long. Well, unless I decide to switch plants around, because I do that all the time. But the LED lights will grow all these lights all winter. And that little beauty, I'll take you in and show you my Hawaiian spider plant. And then this here is my Hawaiian spider plant. Isn't she pretty? I love her. I just repotted her, so she's being kind of diva-ish, but she'll be fine. She's looking better already, actually. And then these are all of her babies. Hawaiian babies. Is it beautiful? These have really, really, really gotten big since I brought them in. She grew out back and she grew also in my greenhouse. So yeah, that is the different kind of spider plants that I have. And I want to do my shout out. Today my shout out is going to be for Lisa Bud's channel. That is the name of her YouTube channel, Lisa Bud's channel. I'll put it on the screen and then I'll also put it in the description. She has a ton of beautiful plants. I would like for you guys to go over and check her out. I think you will really love her channel. She's got a ton of beautiful plants and she is a very, very nice lady. So go over, check out her channel, give her a thumbs up, and leave her a great comment. Alright guys, you have a beautiful day and I will talk to you later. Bye.